Hi, I'm Aloysius. Welcome to this video. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you want to produce more results? Do you also want to not only producing those results, but enjoy the process? Now, maybe you're here because you have dreams, goals, and ambitions that you want to achieve, but potentially you don't have the motivation to follow through. Perhaps you feel that you're not tapping your true potential, and perhaps that has left you somewhat unfulfilled. Or maybe you're here because you want to discover a way that you not only to produce more results, but to enjoy achieving those results. Maybe you also want to feel proud that you are giving your very best, and you want to be satisfied that you become the best in your field. So the only question we have is, how do we go from the challenge of lack of motivation to the place where you achieved? And the answer is to take charge of your life. So here's the thing. If you don't take charge of yourself, someone else will. And believe me, they don't have your best interest at heart. Because most people are more concerned with their own needs rather than yours. And if you take responsibilities, if you're the person who is in charge, you will get more rewards. Because if you look at the example, a manager gets paid more than the employee. And that's a fact, because manager has more responsibilities. And here's something that you might want to consider. Isn't your life important? Because I believe that your life is extremely important. And wouldn't that make sense that you need to take charge? Because the next minute of your life is a new life. So you need to take charge of that opportunity. And the time to design the 10 years of your life is now. So in our time together, I'm going to share with you the chapter 1 of my book, Get Yourself to Commit. So commitment is believing that something very important needs to be done. And the challenge with most people is to make something a priority. So there are 5 steps that you can take to help you to become committed. First step is to know the action that you want to take. Now, you already do this step, so why not continue to the next step where you can turn your should into must? So the second step is to be clear about your outcome. Now, outcome is quite interesting because you are taking action because you want to produce results, not just taking a random action. And when you have an outcome, a clear outcome, you will have a direction. And not only that, you will feel more excited to take the action. So let me give you an example. In order for me to create this video, I need to apply what I'm teaching you now. So first step is to know the action. Okay, that's easy. Produce a video. Second step, be clear about my outcome. So I have 3 outcomes for this video. First is to promote my book. Hopefully you are aware that I have a book. Second is I want to deliver great value to you. So deliver a message that you can apply immediately. And the third is, hopefully, if you enjoy this video, you want to continue reading my book. So that's my outcome. When I'm clear, I'm excited, I know what I want to achieve. So step number 3 is very, very important. And that is to get associated with your compelling reasons. And the word associated means not just thinking it in your mind, but feel it. That's important, to feel the reasons. And it would be better if the reasons is for someone else that you cared for. Let me give you an example. When I wrote my book, Deadline Buster, so chapter 1 about commitment, and I was applying the ideas that I'm sharing you. So I got associated with the reasons. People are waiting for me, so I need to finish my book quickly. And I want to feel proud that I am an author. I want to have credibility. So I got associated with that reasons, and that made me want to write the book. And as I reached chapter 5, chapter 6, and I forgot the content in chapter 1, so I felt that I don't really want to write. And when I flicked through the chapter 1 again, I got reminded that I need to apply chapter 1 again. I need to get associated, feeling it again. And I want to write my book. Not because I have to, not because I force myself, but because I want to. Because the reasons make me want to do it. So what about yours? What about your commitment? Do you have strong enough reasons? And more importantly, do you feel that reason? So I'm going to go through step 4 and 5, and I will recap the whole thing. But I just want to remind you that if you are interested to read my book, you can click on the link below, and it will open in a new tab about my book on Amazon. And feel free to grab a copy, and I would be happy to continue serving you in my book. So now let's continue for the step number 4, and that is to see yourself successfully doing the commitment. Now, when you see yourself success, you start to believe that you can achieve. Not only that, it gives you a boost of excitement. And when you are excited, you are unstoppable to achieve your outcome. And step number 5 is to write, review, and reassociate with your commitment. Now, writing and reviewing would definitely help you, because when you could see your writing and you could remember again, it's amazing. But more importantly, you need to reassociate. And that means to feel it again in your heart, the commitment. Because sometimes we remember the commitment, but we forgot the drive. And that really unsupportive in your commitment. So let's get back to our 5 steps to commitment. Step number 1 is to know the action that you want to take. Step number 2 is to be clear about your outcome, because you are taking action so that you can produce a result. And step number 3 is the big one, is to get associated with your reasons. And more importantly, feel it. Not just knowing it, feel it. Step number 4 is to see yourself successfully doing the commitment. This makes you believe and also feel excited. And step number 5, the ongoing process, is to write, review, and more importantly, to reassociate, to feel back the commitment, the excitement, and also the reasons. I hope you got a lot of value from this video. I really hope that you can now make a commitment, not only stick to it, but also enjoy doing it. So remember to grab your copy down below, and I'm looking forward to serve you in my book.